We're here with Pat Sweeney. He's the Executive Director of Veteran Affairs for Polk County. And Pat, thank you so much for taking the time on this busy Veterans Day to stop by the office and have a little chat on how you're helping out those veterans today. First off, with it being Veterans Day, obviously important to recognize those who have served our country, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a great day, one time a year. And in our profession, at Veterans Affairs at Polk County, we celebrate veterans every day. We're not pulling the ladder up behind us, but it is nice to have a day specifically to celebrate veterans. That's for sure.
So one of the things you guys are doing to help out those veterans is having that drive-through pantry. They can pick up food, especially if they are a little more in need of that food. So tell us about the logistics of how this is going to go down.
So the drive-through food pantry, we do it the second Tuesday of every month at 2309 Euclid Avenue, which is where our office is at. It's the River Place complex for Polk County. The Food Bank of Iowa delivers the pallets of food, and they drop them on the east side of our parking lot. And then we spread it all out. And then usually the cars are there at 7 o'clock in the morning, even though we don't open until 10. But usually there's a line of cars there lined up. And then we start the process, and we just start running the cars through, and we start handing out each individual item. Usually we get some type of meat, we have some type of fruit, we have some type of dairy, and then usually a special. So there's usually 4 different items.
And of course, you mentioned having the Food Bank of Iowa partnered for that. Very important to have a very large and trusted food distributor like that to allow you guys to have this opportunity. Talk about that partnership and, what's it like to work with them on this project?
Well, it's a great partnership. We're on year 5 that we've been doing this in our parking lot. I think we've missed 1 month in 5 years. That was for a weather occurrence, but it's a great partnership. There's no charge to us. The product comes from the USDA, and it comes to the food bank. The food bank's very good to work with. Usually on Thursday, the week before our Tuesday food pantry, we get a list of items that we're going to get for that Tuesday. The truck shows up. We've had the same driver for a couple of years now, so we know them. They drop the product in the parking lot. They move it to where we want it, and then they leave for the day. And we rarely ever have anything left over at the end of the day.
And then, once you get those veterans through, what's the reaction that you usually get? I'm sure very appreciative to have this opportunity.
Oh, yes, sir. The veterans are very appreciative. A lot of thank yous. But the other thing about what it does for us is a lot of these veterans, it gives us another reason to touch them. How you doing? Do you need any more help? Do we need to get you into the office to let you to work on a federal claim for a year or help you with something in the community? So it's just another reason, not only for us to give them some food and fill a gap from them, so for their monthly food items, but also gives us another opportunity to touch them and kind of see the whites of their eyes and see how they're doing.
And then, Pat, once again, for anyone who would be interested in stopping by that Veterans Day mobile food pantry, how can they do that? Where's that? What's the details?
Okay, so it's the second Tuesday of every month. It's 10 to noon. Usually we're usually out of food by about 11:45, 11:30. Like I said, they start load. I pull in the work about 7:30 in the morning, and there's usually a few cars that are waiting in line already. And yeah, the second Tuesday of the month, just come on by. And we're on the east side of the parking lot.
All right, Pat. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to visit. Is there anything else that our listeners should know about when it comes to that food pantry, that mobile food pantry, or even just Veterans Day itself?
Well, I think it's just, another time to recognize the veterans here that have sacrificed so much. Some of them have sacrificed, more than what I have being a veteran, but it's just another reason to thank a veteran today. But also the second Tuesday of the month, if you have that need to fill a gap for food in your monthly food supply, come on by and see us.
All right, Pat, thanks again for stopping by, and good luck as you continue with today's recognition of Veterans Day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.